While official Senate legislation is pending, the House Ways and Means Subcommittee plans a hearing for next Wednesday about the tariff impact on United States agriculture and rural communities. The continued tariff blitz has led lawmakers to ask experts for insight on the goals of President Trump's trade war. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock has the story.
The Trump administration's new tariff announcement was yet another blow for American farmers.
Soybeans are probably the toughest case because there is no substitute for the Chinese market. For most American goods that might face Chinese retaliation, there is some substitute. We're not a huge beef exporter or corn exporter, go down the range of products. Soybeans, we simply are. And of course, the Chinese are going to go after where we're most vulnerable.
Experts worry there's little that can be done.
We essentially have to accept that soybean farmers are going to get hurt, and we cannot provide them with another market. And I know you know very well, they don't want government subsidies. They want to be able to compete and sell their product.
The USDA says it plans to announce some strategy to help farmers cope with trade impacts by the end of August, though the secretary says revealing details about the aid strategy in advance would be to China's advantage. Republicans continue to defend tariffs and the president's hard stance on Chinese intellectual property theft, but Democrats are worried about the end game.
What is the plan? When hardworking Americans are feeling the consequences of a trade war with China? What's the plan when China is able to weather the tariffs longer than Americans can absorb in those consequences? China put together a comprehensive plan a long time ago for how it's going to undermine U.S. business. The Trump administration should not be pursuing one-dimensional trade wars with China. We have to do so with a coalition.
The administration has so far acted alone in its trade strategy on the global stage, angering adversaries and allies alike. But experts say what farmers really need is consistency.
I think the best way to help Americans who are harmed by a trade interruption with China is to make sure that we have a stable policy. In other words, we're not saying tariffs are on, tariffs are off, tariffs are on, tariffs are off. You don't know how to run your business, you don't know how to run your farm. If we yank them around, not only do they lose their market, they have no ability to plan for an alternative.
The American Soybean Association said in a statement that they're extremely disappointed about the additional tariffs and the likely retaliations. They continue to urge lawmakers to rescind current duties and bring stability and certainty back to the heartland. For RFD-TV, I'm Sarah Mock in Washington.
Thanks, Sarah. In 2017, China imported just under 1/3 of all United States soybeans, but with a 25% tax on the crop, many wonder where the country will